It's yours, if you give me the keys.
You'd give me that much for a bunch of keys?
None of your business.
Of course I'd.
Then take it. Leave the tower, go do your round.
Very clear.
Did you get a good eyeful,
I asked the question.
bugger off?
Listen to me, fool. On the other hand...
You're not from the City Watch? Ask your questions.
I asked your friends.
What do you think? That I kill for the pleasure of it? Of course I was paid.
Who?
That bastard, Janos Slint. It was the commander of the City Watch himself who told me to slit the throats of the two men hiding in that damn cellar. We'd known each other for some time. He came to me in the tavern I frequent. He said he had a job for me. Said it'd pay 300 silver stags. Enough to feed us all for more than a year. I asked for part of the money up front, as I always do. He told me to meet him at his office, and everything went well. But when two of my men and I came to collect the other half of the money after I'd completed the job, he had us thrown into this hole. He tricked me.
How did you meet? Did you serve as a gold cloak?
No, not at all. But I've done this kind of favor for the commander in the past. There'd never been any problem until now, so I didn't have any reason to doubt him. As I told you, I was in his office upstairs when he made his offer. He paid me the advance without any trouble. When he left to get the money, I took a quick look around his office. There was a letter. I can't read, but I recognized the seal I saw at the bottom of that letter. It was Valar's, the Queen's lapdog.
Valar? Are you sure?
I know what I'm talking about. He and his Bloodseekers have been getting in our way since they came to King's Landing. We're needed less and less because of them. I realized too late that it was them I was working for. I should have turned down this offer.
The Bloodseekers. Those damned thugs. If Valar really is behind all this, that letter may just help me bring him down. I have to get into this office.
Get me out of here! I told you everything you need to know. Your turn to help me. These scoundrels of the City Watch betrayed me. And now they're wagering on when I'm going to die. I'm the leader of the Reapers. If you save my life, you won't regret it.
If you're telling the truth, and I find the letter you spoke of, then maybe I'll come back to free you. But if you're lying, by R'hllor it will cost you.
Best if I stay here and wait. I don't have a chance on my own.
This tier is for officers only. You've no right to be here. Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I've been ordered to collect some important documents for the small council of the Red Keep.
Oh? Upon whose orders?
Commander Janos Slint in person.
The commander? Why would he ask you to do that?
He asked me to do that because he wanted to take a nap.
Are you kidding me?
No, it's the truth.
Maybe, but I'd rather wait for his return to be safe. In the meantime, get the hell out of here.
If I want to get up there, I'll have to learn more about the commander. Enough to make up something credible.
What's the matter?
Where is the command?
He left for the...
Commander Janus Slint spends a lot of time...
Actually, he goes there more and more often. I heard that he might become a lord.
I wagered 8 coins that the louse in the dungeon buys it the day after tomorrow.
Considering...
Arms in his damn book. Yeah?
Excuse me, I heard you talk about Sir Harold.
Let me guess. You're a new recruit, eh?
Yeah, Sir Harold is the worst. I remember one day, one of the guards joked about his height. Nothing harsh, just a little laugh, you know. Well, he found out about it. The poor sod's been on latrine scrubbing duty ever since that day.
Keep away from him as much as you can. The corpse we're storing is wearing a tabard, but I can't figure out which house it...
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I've been ordered...
Oh? Upon whose orders?
Commander Janos Slint.
The commander? Why would he ask you to do that?
I was traveling by his side to the Red Keep. Once there, he said he'd forgotten some documents and that I had to quickly return them to him or there'd be trouble.
Yeah. When the commander gives an order, you better do as he says. I'd rather not have any trouble. Go ahead. But move your ass.
Wait. It's the personal seal of the City Watch commander. Better take it. I will probably need it to free Oris. So that's the famous letter. Oris wasn't lying. I swore to help him if he was telling the truth. But am I really obliged to keep this promise? If things get out of hand, I risk my own skin. All that for the man who killed Gawain. Let's have a look.
Did you find the letter? See, I wasn't lying.
Yes, you were right. But this won't be easy.
I don't have anything to lose anyway. Thank you.
We're going to pretend that you're under my if we can fool the guards.
I like the way you've...
And if we fail, it'll be a slow.
What's all this commotion? And what is this criminal doing here? He's supposed to be in the dungeons.
I was ordered to escort this prisoner to the Red Keep.
What? I'm the one in charge of these dungeons. If a transfer had been ordered, I'd know about it.
Not this time. This transfer needs to be kept secret. Here's the commander's personal seal. He entrusted me with it for this mission, and I was told to show it to no one but you and the jailers of the Red Keep.
But what about the wages?
Not my problem.
All right, take it easy. Go ahead.
You're free now. R'hllor has guided us thus far.
Your god had nothing to do with it, my friend. You just have a gift of convincing people.
Whatever it may be.
Yes, I give you my word. Until then, old man.
Lord Alistair, please, my lord.
Hob?
Oh, I'm so glad they let you go,
Yes, Lambert was far...
Me? No. But I have a fee.
It depends on...
With me? She's a good girl, only in a difficult situation. She needs a kind hand, you see.
Who is the young girl, Hob? I didn't know you to have such friends.
She isn't... Well, I mean, she's a friend, my lord. You might say she's a friend, but not... not in the way you think. You'll go weak at the sight of her, my lord. She's a real beauty, and so sweet, too. The image of the maiden. You'll see. She'd explain it best. Better than me, I'm sure.
R'hllor knows how to show love. I couldn't refuse to help a young woman in need. Tell me where she is. I will see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, my lord. Thank you. I'll be off to tell her the good news. I can't tell you how happy she'll be.
So, sir, did you find out what happened to your brother?
Yes. Valar had him executed. Mark my words. I am going to find this murderer and cut him down where he stands.
I'm afraid that's not possible, sir. He left during your investigation with at least 100 men.
Ice and death. This wretched dog knows no limits. He killed my brother, and now he's trying to undermine any hope I have of gaining the Queen's favor. I must speak with Lord Halton immediately.
He awaits you at his residence.
I can't believe you asked me.
The others take me. Who is it? Him again?
Mother have mercy, Gunser, you are terrible. Is it too much for you to remember your courtesies once in a while?
Piss on courtesies. I like to know who you're bringing round before I offer them bread and water. I don't run a whorehouse.
I have come because I was told a young lady needed my help. This is far from the welcome I was expecting.
Calm yourselves, you two. I told you of him. He's my master, Sir Alistair Sarwick. I told you he'd help.
You see, Brute? Now get out of my sight. I need to speak to this fine man, and I don't want you cursing behind my back.
Aye, all right then. Forgive me, my lord. I don't mean to be rude or nothing. I'm just doing what I can to be master of my own home, you see. I'll leave you alone.
Please forgive Gunser, my lord. He's forgotten his courtesies. I'm Bethany. It's a pleasant surprise to see someone as fine as you come down here. Ub speaks highly of your kindness, but I didn't think to see you.
There is little harm in coming to hear your story, young lady. Tell me, how can I help you?
I need you to take a message to Sir Giles of House Langwood. Mother of mercy, this is so embarrassing. I am with his child, but he doesn't even know. He hasn't come to see me for weeks. I've already made several attempts to send word to him, all in vain, I fear. House Langwood has a high opinion of itself, you know. They don't approve of a common girl like me appearing at their gates. They sent me away.
Have you considered the possibility that Sir Giles has no intention of seeing you again? It would not be the first time that a knight abandons one of his conquests the very next day.
No, it can't be. It's not like that. Sir Giles was so sweet and came here so often. He loves me. I'm sure of it. Help me, my lord, I beg of you. If you've ever known what it is to love, don't let my child be born without a father.
I will try and help you. I will go and find him, and we'll see how he looks on your situation.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, my lord. Hand him this letter. It will bring him here.
Don't get your hopes up, young lady. I said I would speak to him, not that I will make him change his mind. In the end, it is his decision.
I just need to see him and speak to him. Everything will turn out right after that. Tell him I'm waiting here. I'm sure he will come.
I hope so for your sake, Bethany. Good day to you. Is this the manse of the family Langwood?
Yes? Who's asking?
I am Sir Alistair of House Sarwick.
Yes,
What do you...
well,
Well, where is he? Ah, Sir Alistair. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
I have come on behalf of a young lady known to you. Bethany entrusted me with a message for you.
Beth? God be good. Thank you for informing me, Half-Pint. I will take care of it from here. Now go stare at something in the kitchens.
in the kitchens. Yes, sir.
Are you afraid of what might be heard, Sir Giles?
You could say that. I'm to be married soon, you see. I doubt that the name of Beth would go down too well if spoken too loud. It's a sorry business. I liked the girl, truly I did. I had some of my best times with her. Unfortunately, the family of my betrothed might be rather sensitive about the matter. I'm sure you understand.
Yes, completely.
What? Oh, what did she want?
She asked me to give you this, and to tell you that she hopes to see you. She is expecting your child, Sir Giles. She needs you.
My what? A bastard? With Beth? Gods, that is, unexpected. Why did this have to happen now? I mean, I've had my fair share of scandal, but do you think this will put my marriage at risk? I've done nothing wrong, have I? A man is entitled to have a good time. What?
The flame burns bright and clear in you. Do not trouble yourself with what your new family will... If you fear the bastard's presence will trouble your betrothed...
Yes, I do owe her that. But it's strange. I would have thought her establishment...
Her
Is this some sort of joke? Beth is a whore.
That is not how she
Maybe she was ashamed. In truth, I thought all I need to... I would never have imagined she would leave the brothel for me. That changes everything, doesn't it?
I only agreed to pass on a message, my lord. I will leave you to search...
I suppose you have really gone to a lot of trouble for a mat. Here, I want to give you this.
Thank you, Sir Giles.
Alistair.
I know what happened. His last name leaves no room for doubt. But the assassins also killed whoever else was...
How can something this dreadful have been allowed to happen?
He really is dead.
By the father. That poor boy.
The Reapers did the dirty work. There's no denying that.
What do you...
I coerced some of their members to tell me what happened. That's where I found Gawain's corpse. But that's not... He confessed everything. The commander of the City Watch paid him to carry out the task. And here is the proof. Look at this letter. It was Valar himself. He's behind...
Are you saying you're half... I do not understand. Why would he do such a thing?
Reading between the lines of this letter, it appears that he... Look at what's written here. See that you do not leave any witness. Valar was trying to capture my brother after all.
You believe he acted out of...
Obviously. He wants... Valar used this opportunity to get rid of him. He is now assured that he will become head of House Sarwick.
What are you planning to do?
He will pay with his blood. I already have this letter which... I have to find out what it... Once the people learn...
You are right.
I'm not sure...
Well, if you think about it, in fact, you helped track one of them down yourself, didn't you?
This bastard child was related to an enemy of the Queen.
Indeed. But I think that the hounding of the bastards hides more than a... If these targets really were enemies of the...
Indeed.
The Queen does not wish for this matter to be made...
These bastards are not chosen at random. Valar himself is one, but he's not worried. So there must be some other link between them, but...
I might have a lead on... It's from Lord John Arryn himself, the King's Hand. It was meant for Grand Maester Pycelle, who sits on the Royal Council.
I knew the Lord of the Eyrie well.
He was a worthy man. But in the light of the information contained in...
What do you mean?
Well, John Arryn asked the Grand Maester to consult a... And this came after he was seen in the company of Stannis Baratheon, visiting various dens of ill repute. If you're unfamiliar with these two... After a little investigating, I learned that the Hand had visited half a dozen bastards that day.
You think that because he was walking about town and consulting...
Think about it. If John Arryn discovered something about those bastards that someone... I have a feeling that this book on lineages holds... He's a Maester of the Citadel called Rupert. He's also an ex... I do not know him personally, but he has agreed to meet with her.
Why call on this, Maester?
Grand Maester Pycelle. However, there is still one...
How much?
That's the problem. He does not seek money. He wants a particular settlement.
Fine.
The meeting has been arranged near an illegal arena. I sincerely hope... I've already taken the liberty of sending Sir Desmond there.
Thank you, Lord Holt.